Listen to me, because this is about your family, your security, and the money you have worked your entire life to earn. You are approaching retirement, or maybe you are already there, and you are sitting there crunching the numbers. You're looking at your 401k, you're looking at your pension, and you are looking at your Social Security statement. But let me ask you a question, are you looking at the whole picture? Or are you leaving thousands of dollars on the table because you don't realize that your Social Security isn't just for you? I want you to wake up to a reality that many retirees completely miss. If you have children, and I'm talking about minor children, high school students, or even adult children with disabilities, they could be eligible for a monthly check from the Social Security Administration based on your work record. This is not a handout. This is not a loophole. This is a benefit that you paid for with every single paycheck you earned for decades. The problem is that most people think Social Security is only for the worker and the spouse. We talk about the spousal benefit all day long. But the child's benefit is one of the most underutilized tools in retirement planning. Why does this happen? It happens because of fear and a lack of information. You're afraid to ask the Social Security Administration questions because you think they'll say no, or you fear that if your child gets a check, your check will get smaller. Let's clear that up right now. If your child is eligible, their benefit does not reduce your personal retirement check. It is an addition to your family's bottom line. Now, who are we talking about here? To qualify, your child must be unmarried and fall into one of three categories. First, they are under age 18. I know what you're thinking, Susie, I'm 66, my kids are in their 40s. But wait. Many of you started families later in life. Many of you are raising grandchildren and have legally adopted them. If that child is under 18, they are eligible. Second, if they are 18 or 19 but still a full-time student in high school, they are eligible. And third, and this is so important, if you have a child who became disabled before the age of 22, they may be eligible for life. Think about the what-ifs. What if you could receive an extra $1,000 or $1,500 a month for your household just because you have a 16-year-old at home? That money can go toward their education, their healthcare, or it can free up your other retirement funds so you don't have to live in fear of outliving your money. But here is where you have to be careful. There is something called the family maximum. Social Security limits the total amount a family can receive on one person's work record. Generally, that limit is between 150% and 180% of your full retirement age benefit. If you, your spouse, and 2 children all try to collect, the individual checks for the dependents might be scaled back to stay under that cap. But even with a cap, the total amount coming into your home is far higher than if you were just collecting for yourself. You need to have the courage to claim what is yours. The process isn't going to happen automatically. Social Security isn't going to call you and say, "Hey, we noticed you have a 17-year-old, would you like more money?" You have to be the master of your own financial destiny. You have to apply. You need their birth certificate, your Social Security number, and theirs. If you are a parent of an adult child with a disability that started before they were 22, this is a game changer. They can receive disabled adult child benefits for as long as they are disabled. This provides them with a level of financial dignity and security that lasts even after you are gone. Do you understand how powerful that is? Don't let your pride or your lack of knowledge stand in the way of your family's wealth. Every month you wait is a month of benefits you might never get back, because Social Security typically only pays up to 6 months of back payments. If you've been retired for 2 years and didn't know your 15-year-old qualified, you've already lost out on tens of thousands of dollars. Stop leaving your future to chance. Check your statement, check your children's eligibility, and go claim the money you earned. Because when it comes to your money, nobody is going to care about it more than you do. Be strong, be smart, and be secure.